Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, glory, and honor due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Warakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles who rule well, that taught me this truth, and much love, greetings, and salutations to my fellow laborers of the Tabernacle of David, the hopeful elect. And I just want to respond to this from the Blacklisted News. It says food companies are making their products addictive, and it's sickening, literally. Okay, and this was posted today, March 26, 2019. And this is the reason why we need deliverance. We need salvation ASAP. All right, because this devil, he's hitting us with a slow kill, every day. And we've been new of this, but they're making it more publicized about how these big corporations, these food companies, they're adding all these different chemicals and food additives to actually make their products more addictive, so people could keep consuming it and put money into their business. And this is how Esau capitalizes and make his money. Okay, he doesn't care if he has to slaughter people with a slow kill. He already do it with the big pharma, the legalized drug kingpins. Okay, but then you even have these food corporations, man, Monsanto's and these other different food companies, where they actually are putting all these food chemicals and poisons in your food, and it's making you crave it. And all it's doing is doing more damage to your body. All right. So we got to get the hell up out of here, man. That's why the scriptures say in Lamentations, the 3rd chapter, says it is of the Lord's mercies that we're not consumed. Because if the Lord wasn't with us, man, we all would have been dropped dead and gave up the ghost. Okay, because we put a lot of this stuff in our bodies, and it's very harmful and dangerous. Okay, there's a lot of brothers already dealing with infirmities, and the foods that we have to eat here in captivity, all it does is make our conditions worsen. That's why we need the kingdom. We need salvation, man. And these Christians, man, I don't mean to bring them up in this video, but damn, man. We seem to be the biggest focus of their condemnation, like to judge us and worry about what we're doing and what we're teaching. But yet these type of things are happening and you don't ever hear a peep from these Christians. That shows you where that mind truly is, man. OK, you don't hear nothing from them because they love death. OK. But anyway, let me get into this article and I'm going to read through it. And you're going to see that a lot of foods that we're consuming is actually drugs. All right, it's chemicals. Okay, and it's only destroying our temples. So it says this is by Melissa Kravitz, which this got to be a so-called Jew woman. It says, can't stop eating that bag of chips until you're licking the salt nestled in the corners of the empty package from your fingers. And we all do that, man. Every brother, you buy a bag of chips and it's flavored. You're going to call yourself licking your fingers. All right. You're going to make sure you some of us, we even take the bag if there's, if it's left to the corner, the crumbs sitting in the corner, and you just basically pour it down the bag into your mouth. That's from those flavor receptors in those chemicals that's in those chips that got you craving and you want more and more and more, and you ain't even getting no nutrients out of it, man. But that's how these devils, because the scriptures say they do a diligent search, man. The heart is deep, so they know exactly what they doing. They know what chemicals to put together. Okay, they go in the lab and they create this shit, man. And Esau be having it in the back of their mind, man, it's going to kill the game. We're going to introduce this new flavor of Ruffles or Doritos or whatever. And Jake is going to go buy them up, and thus, more visits to the hospital, to the pharmacy, and everybody that's capitalizing are all the same people who are selling you all this poison, whether it be the so-called prescription drugs, right? The Oxycontins and the Percocets, Tylenol, all these different drugs. And then you have the food, the food companies, man. Those are drugs. Okay. It says you're not alone, and it's not entirely your fault that the intended final handful of chips was not indeed your last for that snacking session. Many common snack foods have been expertly engineered to keep us addicted, almost constantly craving more of whatever falsely satisfying manufactured treat is in front of us. Humans have an inherited preference for energy-rich foods like fats and sugars, and thus natural selection has predisposed us to foods high in sugar and fat, explains Jennifer Kaplan, instructor of the course Introduction to Food Systems at the Culinary Institute of America in St. Helena, California. Food scientists know this and create ingredients that are far higher in fat and sugar than occur in nature. Okay, so they know while they creating these things how harmful it is, but they create it anyway because they know that's the type of taste that our bodies gravitates to. You get the craving for it, and especially here in America because we only get promoted one type of diet here, which is consume a bunch of sugar, a bunch of salt, a bunch of gluten. Okay, and flesh, a bunch of sodium. Okay, and that's and all those things. If you consume too much of it, can lead to your death. Okay, and these scientists, they all know that, man, and they know Jake loves flavor. We love savor. The Most High loves savor. He loves smells. All right, so of course, when they create these different flavors with these different chemicals in it, you can't even pronounce the name of the chemicals. Well, they put that all in there to enhance the flavor so that when you buy them and you eat them, you get addicted, man. You want all the flavor off of that potato chip, man. And that potato ain't even made from real potato or corn. Okay. It says, the most common such sugar is high fructose corn syrup and is therefore intrinsically addictive. Yep. And that's in your candy. It's in your cakes. It's in your ketchup. You see, Jake want to put ketchup on damn near everything, man. Jake want to put ketchup on a tacos. You already put it on your fries. That's what it is. But Jake putting ketchup on damn near everything, man. On your spaghetti. You already got enough tomato paste and spaghetti. You want to put more. You want to put ketchup on it. High fructose corn syrup on top of it, man. And in some of those pasta sauces, that even got addictive chemicals in them. And high fructose corn syrup and some of the brands. This shit is death, man. That's why this place is known as the shadow of death. Okay, and Esau, he releases it. And that's how he makes his money while reducing the Earth's population. That's why we conclude every minute of the day that this man is the damn devil, man. Okay. Now I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'm going to read a little more just so you can just get insight into, what you are putting in your body, and you might want to reconsider, and change your diet if you consuming these things, man. Because that's part of when we come into Israel, it's about growth. You try to change your diet, man. You try to switch things up. You try to eat better, live better. The Babylonian lifestyle is all about death, man. Okay. So I'm going to read a little more. It says, in fact, foods that didn't used to be sweet, like pasta sauce, are now artificially sweetened to keep consumers craving the product with sugar levels that can rival those found in packaged desserts. So this is all messed up, man. Okay. Your beers, your cereals, all this, it got high fructose corn syrup in it. And I try to avoid that. That's why, we got to look on the back labels, of the different products that you put in your grocery basket. And it gets frustrating at times, man. But then you gotta chuck it up and be like, you know what? It's in the prophecy, man. We can't even escape it. Let's get that. This is Ezekiel. It's a lot. Ezekiel chapter 4 and 13. And it reads, it says, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them. All right. And literally everything is defiled here in Babylon, man. And a lot of the food that we consume is mainly comprised of genetically modified organisms and chemicals. All the natural food, if you do get it, it's more expensive. You got to go to, the Whole Food stores. You got to go to Sprouts and stuff like that, man. You go to Walmart, all that shit is GMO, even down to the fruits and vegetables, man. That's why we got to go, man. We need deliverance. That's why we need to call upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, to take this man down and to deliver us. Because Esau, he's capitalizing off of the deterioration of our health, and basically, when people consume these products, I mean, they're getting us on every side. You buying the food, then you slowly but surely, increasing your sickness. Then you got to go to the doctor. Now you're dependent upon them, and then they're directing you over to the legalized drug kingpins. All right, in CVS and Walgreens, and different other pharmacies. Then those drugs are giving you side effects until your dying day. And who just capitalized? Who just made money off of that? The food companies and big pharma. All right, and that's Esau, man. Now in the ancient world, when people did evil marketing, they off of a wicked gain. They used to sell idols and stuff like that, like Demetrius. You read about him. They made a killing off of selling idols. That was the hustle back then. But now the hustle for Esau is basically to sell you chemicals and drugs, man. Poison. This is Wisdom of Solomon 15 and 12. It says, but they 15 and 12, it says, but they counted our life a pastime and our time here a market for gain. And that's what big business, these companies, is all about. Their market's set up for unjust gain. They sell you things that you think that you want, okay, that panders to your flesh. And then once they sell it, they get the profit, but you get destruction at the end of it all, man. You got to go get hospital visits. You got to pay hospital visits. And then even in that's costly. The drugs is expensive. The visit is expensive. So everything involving this life, man, Esau is he's getting capital either way, man. Okay, this man got to go. It says, for say we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means. And it is by evil means, man. And one thing about Esau, because the scriptures say, he's, he can never have enough. He's never satisfied. Matter of fact, let me get Proverbs 27 and 20. And this is what motivates Esau to continue to do what he do. To continue to capitalize and stay rich. This is Proverbs 27 and 20. It says, hell and destruction are never full. So the eyes of man are never satisfied, especially Esau. All right. He's very insatiable, man. All right. He'll sell you death. Let's get Sirach 14. This is Sirach 14 and 9. It says, a covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion. And Esau, you've been given the world, but look what you're doing with the earth, the world that you've been given. None but evil, man. You're destroying the world. You know, because you wasn't satisfied with your portion. The Lord gave you the blessing, but evidently it wasn't enough for you. You wanted your blessing and you wanted the birthright. That's why you want to kill us, so you can take back that birthright. You know, but the Most High is going to destroy you. You ain't getting nothing, man. It says, and the iniquity of the wicked drive up his soul. Okay, and that's why he is the wicked. And he has no soul. You know, that's why he can do these hurtful things and not care, man. He don't feel nothing about it. That's why it says in Proverbs. This is Proverbs 4:16. It says, "For they sleep not except they have done mischief." All right, which was what? To cause injury or harm against others, right? It says, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. You know, and that's Esau, he can't sleep unless he caused a lot of damage in the world, man. Everybody got to suffer, you know? So he got to be taken out of the way. The Most High got to put him out, man. You know, because as long as this man continue to rule, man, it would be no flesh left to be saved, man. We always say that. You know, if the Lord would if he didn't shorten the day for the elect's sake, it would be no flesh left to be saved. And that's why things are speeding up now. The Lord is getting these prophecies. You know, he's making it happen. You know, and we gotta hasten in that day, man. You know. So let me go from there. This is Psalms 10:15. It says, "Break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man, seek out his wickedness till thou find none." And this is how he's being exposed. This is how the son of perdition, or the man of sin, is being revealed, man, because all his wickedness is being searched out. Okay. And now it's being what? It's being shown. And now he's being shamed. All right. In the earth, everybody is starting to wake up to the diabolical nature and the evil of this devil Esau, man. Okay. He's the one that's doing all. He's behind this. Okay. And then you have some of these heathen nations that follow suit. They followed after this devil and they do some of the things that he do. Especially Moab, man, those damn gooks. They follow right behind Esau in this technology that's leading to the further deterioration of the people, as well as, you know, the cloning of the food, you know, using technology to create food instead of actually growing food from the earth. You know, so they all got to be brought down. OK. So, you know, he's going to continue to be found out every day, man, and we're going to keep exposing them. All right, until this devil gets, you know, which he's already getting angry, man. These devils already feel attacked, but it's like, hey, why are you trying to act like you the victim when you're responsible for all the death in the earth? It's you doing everything. So why are you all of a sudden making videos trying to defend so-called white men, as if you're not the cancer of the earth, that you're not the problem? Just acting completely oblivious to what the people in power, all right, are doing. Now you all got to fess up, man, and it's time for you to be judged, because you're destroying the planet Earth. Not only just what you did to the nation of Israel, but what you're doing to the planet Earth. As a matter of fact, and I'm gonna read, and this is gonna be the final scripture. All right, you're destroying the Lord's Earth planet, man. You're destroying the ecosystem. You know, you're destroying nature altogether. This is Revelation 11:18. It says, "And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints and them that fear thy name." And this is when the Lord comes. It says small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. All right. And that's why all your big businesses and corporations that you thrive off of, you know, that you this is how the ungodly prosper in the world, man. OK, by helping to destroy the Lord's creation. That's how they maintaining their wealth and their power and their hegemon. That's why that got to be eliminated. It has to be destroyed. So the Lord's going to come back and destroy them which destroy the earth. OK, straight up, man. So anyway, you know, and that's the final solution, man. That's the solution. All right, the hell with some damn ADOS reparations, man. No, the real reparation is going to come when the Lord destroys Esau and put him down, man. All right. And the Lord's going to give us the kingdom, and the earth is going to be replenished, man. I don't want nothing here in this world. Everything is tainted and corrupted thanks to this damn devil. All right. So anyway, with that, hopefully this was edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Till next time, Shalom.